Hello there guys, and welcome to another video from the Toy Boy. So in here is a job lot I bought approximately 3 years ago. It's just been sitting in my garage ever since I got it really. When I did originally get it. There are a few figures in there that need repairing, so I repaired them. Then I put them all back in, and then I just stuffed it back in the garage, and that's where it's sat ever since. Only ever being moved when I've been hunting around in the garage, moving other boxes, and well, obviously this box, looking for other stuff. I did always intend on doing a video when I actually bought this lot, but never got round to it. So here we are, about 3 years later, and I've got round to it. So let's have a look. So these are all action figures from the 80s, and it was £80 for the lot for approximately 40 figures, I think. Lots of good stuff in here. A few bits of rubbish, I suppose you might say. A few figures in there that I don't know what they are exactly. But yeah, let's have a look. So we'll start off with probably one of the best ones, which is this chap here. Actually, we've got two from the same line here. So these are the Warrior Beasts. Obviously, these were basically He-Man knockoffs made by Remco. This one's called Gecko. Cannot remember what the name of this dude was. So these both need a repair, and they both needed the legs reattaching. This one, as you can see, had glue. His legs were glued in place. So I've done the old hook into the leg with the elastic going through, like people used to fix He-Man figures with, and they probably still do. If they're not using like the He-Bands or whatnot, I forget what those other things are called. The ones that slot into the groin here. I'm after some of them myself actually, just to try them out. But yeah, so these are quite sought after now, and I think you probably pay around 30-40. But I have seen one sell of this, a nice, probably a bit nicer than this one, because I think it still had its original leg attachments. I think these were originally ball jointed, so yeah, these were both broken ball joints. But yeah, £30-40 for a good one of these. I mean, this one's probably not worth quite that because it's been repaired and that. Still, that's like I said, £80 for the lot. So probably get 20 for that order, I should imagine. Not that I want to sell it, because that was one that's definitely going into my collection. We'll stay with Remco because we've got two other Remco figures here. I think these are Remco as well. But we'll look at these ones first. So these are Rocky 3 figures, I believe. So this is Clubber Lang and obviously Rocky. Missing all the accessories, no shorts or anything that I'm pretty sure they're supposed to have. This one's pretty worn. Doesn't seem to want to focus. There we go. This one's a little bit better. Clubber Lang. So yep, two more cool figures there. Now we have some generic sort of knockoffs, really, I think. But as I said, these are by Remco as well. Well, I'm pretty sure they were by Remco anyway. Does it say Remco on there anyway? Back of the head or anything? Let me just have a look at this from under the camera. I don't know, but yeah. So we've got these two chaps as well. This one's got gnarled feet. So I might just give that to my son to play with. I might just give them both to my son. I don't think they're really worth much. So he can play with them. What's next? So here we have, I think this is a figure from the Karate Kid line. Here's the chopping feature. There's a button. It's got two buttons on the back. So there's that kick feature. Yep, there we go. And that must be. Do you do that? There we go. Yeah, cool. So we have that one. So moving on, we have some rare figures here now. I'll get all three of these out. So these three are Galaxy Rangers. A toy line or in a cartoon that I've never heard of until 4 or 5 years ago when I started using YouTube and finding out about more vintage toys, things that I'd never had when I was a kid. So we've got these three here, all in varying conditions. Two of them, well, one works reasonably well. I think it was this one. You pull the arm forward, I think, or back. Do you? Is it back? I forget now. I actually had to fix these myself and only managed to get one working pretty well. Not sure which one that was. Was it this? That's it. And then you press the button and he draws his gun. So yeah, two of those don't work too well. I just pull them all apart. They've got screws in, unfortunately, so I made it easier to get into, but they're pretty worn inside, and yeah, but still rare figures, so I won't be keeping these. These will be stuck on eBay at some point, so watch out for them if you're after these sort of things. And this one is got a lot of his hair missing, so he'll probably need touching up. But yeah. So we have them three. Alright, so next up, let's have a look at sectors. So I think I've got 3 sectors in here. Yep. So we've got these 3 chaps. They're in reasonable condition. As you can see, their antenna things, well, 2 of them are broken. The other one's all right here on the right here. A bit of a shame, really, but I suppose you could fairly easily repair them. You might have to paint them up again just to make the colours match. Pretty hard to find something that's going to glue onto there, or you could just completely replace them, but it'd probably be easy just to find something, maybe just roll a bit of milliput or something and stick on the end there. But yeah, I mean, they're in reasonable shape. Everything else is okay. It's just those antennas, really. A little bit of wear on this one on the chest, you can see. But yeah, 3 more pretty cool figures there. Alright, so what should we look at next? Let's have a look at this one. Oops. So this one is an infaceable. I don't know if any of you know exactly what these were. I never knew of these either until I started collecting toys and everything, like I said. So this one originally had it was like a balloon type structure around like the face and everything, and you would pull that up and it would suck it, and you'd see the skull coming through, like the structure of the rubber face thing, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so over time these have mostly perished. There's probably not many that actually work anymore, which is a shame. It was quite a cool figure, really. I think this one looks cool as it is. So yeah, as you can see, like the little holes in the back there where the air would suck when you pulled it, like creating like a vacuum type thing. But yeah, only one of him. That's another one I had to repair with the old elastic. They have hooks on the legs, so fairly easy repair on that one. Right, so we have, let's have a look at, I don't know what this one is. I don't know this one at all. It's a pretty horrible figure, really. The articulation's pretty, I mean, they've got a nice amount of articulation, but it's all forward articulation. There's no outward articulation at all. I'd rather them had like no articulation in the legs and had proper moving arms than that, but maybe because they make sounds as well, they couldn't do that, I don't know. I believe they used to make sounds anyway. He's got somewhere for batteries in the back here. Place in the back there for batteries, so obviously must have made some sort of sound or something. I have no idea what they are at all, or what this one is anyway. Another one that my son will probably have and smash the bits in the garden or something. Alright, oh, we have 4 sectors, not 3. We have another one here. I didn't realise he was in here. So this one, I think he's got a little bit missing at the top there, but nothing too bad. Yeah, so we have another sector there. He's in fairly good shape as well. So 4 sectors. It's funny, really, because I never remember sectors at all from when I was a kid. So, but they seem to be fairly popular anyway. Reasonably, I mean. So we have a collection of Centurions up next, all a bit worse for wear. So I'll just show you these two for a start, be easy. So we have, I've forgotten what the names are. I think is this one Ace McLeod. I think the green one's Max something, isn't he? And I've forgotten what this guy's name is. But yeah, it's not a toy I had when I was a kid. One of my friends, I remember having, he had the Max, the green chap, the one with the tash and that. But these aren't so great unless you've got all the accessories. So you just look a bit odd without the accessories, really, with all these holes everywhere. Obviously, this one's got a missing arm. Yeah, the arm is here. I remember having a look at it. That obviously needs to be repaired. I might do that at some point and sell it on. I might just sell it as it is. Yeah, I'm not too interested in the Centurions, to be honest. I think they're cool figures, but they're just, you know, they're not nostalgic for me at all. So yeah, I'll probably move those on. You have this chap here as well. He's got a bit of his arm missing or whatever's supposed to be fixing here. Head's a bit loose there. So yeah, that chap, he's obviously one of the bad guys. And that comes apart, doesn't it? Oops, we had a bit of a malfunction there. My camera fell into the box. So starting, well, not starting again, but starting sort of back from where we were. So where was I? So I think, yeah, so we've got Brave Star here. Pretty good condition. No accessories, obviously none of these figures have accessories, which is a shame for some of them, especially a figure like this, like Brave Stars. Accessories are quite expensive, so you're almost better off just buying a complete figure really with all the accessories and having one like this. But we'll see how we go. This is one I'm definitely going to keep. But like I said, if I manage to find myself a cheap one with all the accessories, then this one will probably go. Or well, it depends which is. I mean, I might get one with the accessories, but the figure's not as nice as this. So anyway, moving on. We have this mummy. It says, I'm not sure what, I can't read what that says there in the joint up writing. It says 1986, 1932, renewed 1960, Universal Pictures Company. Just a bit of articulation here in the arms and the head, nothing in the legs. So that'll be stuck on eBay. So this is one of the figures that I was really after in this job lot. So this is a saw rod. And he's got his helmets quite often, as that helmet's missing. There's a little bit of a break here, but the I think pretty sure the function worked before, so don't really get any sparks coming out of it anymore. So I think sparks are supposed to fly out of the mouth when you do this. A little spark there, but not much. Yeah, I don't think he's ever gonna really spark again, so it's not really for playing with anymore, so it doesn't particularly matter too much. But quite an expensive figure to get hold of. I think probably in this condition you're looking at £15 to £20, so basically paying £2 a figure here. So you can't argue with that. Alright, moving on. Otherwise this video is going to be very long. You have some very common but very cool A-Team figures. Obviously you have Face, Mr. T, B.A. Baracus, however you like to say it. I'm not sure, what is he in? Is he he's BA in the A-Team, isn't he? Bad Attitude, I think it stands for, doesn't it? We have Murdoch as well. I think I have all three of these already. I have these two mint and boxed, or carded, should we say. Got them quite cheap actually. I think this one was 25, the mint carded one of yeah, Baracus, and I think I paid something very silly like £6 or £7 for the Murdoch one I bought. I think the postage was almost as much as the figure itself. But we got those three. We have a Hulk figure here. I was briefly into wrestling back in the day. It's a bit silly, really, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, if it was real wrestling, then I'd probably be more interested. But I think we all know how it works nowadays. I mean, they're great athletes and everything, but yeah, probably best I don't say anything else that might upset somebody who does like wrestling. But yeah, we have him. And we have this New Adventures of He-Man figure. Totally forgot what his name is, but he is one that I've been looking for. So when I saw this lot, it was definitely something that I thought, well, you know, it's probably going to cost me £5 or £6 if I was to pick one off of eBay on its own. So definitely definitely something I'm glad that was in the lot anyway, and it'll definitely go into my collection. And last but not least, I've forgotten the name of this. Is it Black Hawk? I think so. I'm not sure. But yeah, we've got this figure here. He has a glued arm. I've just left it glued. I did have to fix. I'm pretty sure I fixed his legs. Let me just have a look. No, actually, I think that's still original, or somebody else has fixed it. One of the two. But that definitely isn't my elastic. Yeah, is it Black Hawk? I can't remember now. But it's basically like a bit of a He-Man sort of type cartoon, isn't it? And this one, he's got the thing at the back, a bit like a saw rod, when he flashes, obviously a spark, not a flash. I mean, it's a sort of a flash, but you know what I mean. So that's it. I'm not sure how many figures. There's around 40 figures there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed going through all that lot. If you did, please like and subscribe, and we'll look at some more stuff like that sooner or later. I've got some other job lots of a bit smaller than this one, but they're all still in the garages as well. So there we are. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye for now. Goodbye.